Eminem called directly for 50.
Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have more that clarifies one of the Super Bowl performance rumor involving 50 Cent and Eminem, and this also explains why Game decided to diss Dr. Dre by claiming Ye did more for him in 2 weeks than Dre did in his entire career. A recent interview has shed more light on this, and it sparked reactions accordingly. More on this in a bit. We also have more from 50 Cent, who continues to turn up the heat on Benzino and Young Buck. But here's an interesting report before we dive into the topics today. The most streamed artists of 2022 so far on Spotify shows for rappers Drake, Juice WRLD, Eminem and Kanye West in the top 10 as the most streamed rappers of 2022. Moving on, shortly after 50 asked Benzino about that jaw, he set his sights on Young Buck, who claimed 50 Cent forced him into bankruptcy a few days ago. And just like 50 did with Benzino, he shared a clip exposing Young Buck's in quotes entanglements and added the caption, "Why you don't just keep it real? I mean, the world's not gonna end," laughing emoji. And in the clip, you can hear Young Buck vent about getting exposed.
What are you, I don't get why you're on the phone doing this. Like, it's like you're making me feel like you know what I mean?
Man, I'm sitting here by myself in the house by myself.
I told you to do this. This is what you say. You say someone hacked your shit pretending to be you.
Around this time, Benzino was on IG firing back at 50 Cent with posts like, "I've been to IG jail so many times, I got my own cell there," laughing emojis. Why that never happened to 50. And shortly after that, 50 Cent had another one for both Benzino and Young Buck. He shared this picture of Benzino and also a report about Young Buck that states, "Young Buck reportedly at risk of losing gold teeth, Cash App gifts in bankruptcy case." These were shared with the caption, "This just in, Benzino and Young Buck are currently in studio recording. Who knows, maybe they will start dating? New power couple alert, LOL." And in reaction to 50's post, somewhere wondering, now why Benzino face look like a Doritos 3D, and perhaps it's time, the user expands, "Take this man's phone away." If you recall, the last time Benzino also claimed he was gonna expose Royce, but so far there's nothing. But he had more for 50 Cent, and it looks like he's accepted the situation right now, he shared on IG. "I will now formally go by Mr. Zeno Sissy Boy, please address me properly." And upon seeing 50's power couple alert post, Benzino reacted with F 50 Cent laughing emoji. Moving on to the next point today, a recent Drink Champs interview sheds light on why Game flew off the handle after the Super Bowl performance, since in his mind, he thought Dre should have put him in the lineup. Just check out what he said when he chatted with Fat Joe.
You know, when I was going through that beef, Eminem and Dr. Dre had to side with 50, Eminem because 50 and Shady and Eminem and G-Unit, that was their thing. Dre was gonna ride with me because it was NWA, it's Compton, but it's a business. And at 24 years old, 25 years old, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
And the fact that the Super Bowl took place in LA rubbed salt in his wounds. It's why he claimed Ye did more for him in 2 weeks than Dre after the show. But there's more, as in a recent Drink Champs interview featuring Snoop, more details have emerged that supports the rumors that it was Eminem who made sure that 50 Cent would be a part of the show.
I have to ask him this straight up. So I said, "Yo, why? Who is the people that's on NFL?" And he said to me, and I'm sorry for anybody who don't understand. He said, "The white guy called for 50 Cent." So I said, Who's the white guy? I'm digging this Jimmy Iovine. And he said, "No, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
that's
"Yo,"
his guy.
He said, "I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up."
But that's his guy.
That was beautiful.
And guess who's Dre's guy?
Your guy.
Me.
Let's make some noise. No, but Snoop, you the most famous rapper in the history of history.
So while Eminem pushed to get 50 on, Game came to a tough realization and was hurt because he thought if M put 50 on, why didn't Dre bring him on board, despite all his burnt bridges, and it explains why Game then tried to downplay Dre's involvement in his career. Now, in reaction to the clip, it has sparked some interesting conversations about Dre, Eminem, and Snoop based on Snoop's comment.
And guess who's Dre's guy?
Yo, guy.
Me.
Let's make some
Hence takes like M is Dre guy, but will let Snoop think it's him, since he's always jealous of M and competing with him. And on this point, another adds, LOL, I just seen them over the years. The way they act reminds me of brothers competing for dad's attention. Just little things, but that's what it looks like to me. I find it kinda cute, sibling rivalry. And back on topic, based on the initial rumors, some have expanded. Told y'all M brought 50 out, told y'all the night the Super Bowl happened. Why do you think M only had one song, laughing emoji? But what do you guys think? For some, the whole conversation was off, with takes like, is it just me, or is this whole conversation shady? From Jay calling M the white guy to Snoop saying he's Dre's guy. I don't know, seems off. But all in all, now we got confirmation that Eminem pushed to get 50 in the lineup. Share your thoughts below, thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoy content like this, and see you on the next one.